Good day.
You must be Zinnek. Am I right?
Who's asking?
Crazel sent me. He wants me to get the document they took from you at the rat house.
Well, good luck with that, brother in the trade. They took it from me with all the stolen stuff because they thought it was part of the loot. I told them I had it before I robbed that merchant, but they wouldn't listen. They locked it all in a chest full of other stolen things in the rat house jail. You can get there from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you can get there from behind the tavern, alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Who has the key to the chest?
Well, actually I had one, but when the guards shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber next door to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key must have fallen under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Almost every guard in Troskowitz has one. Take it from one of them who's got his back turned. Or one who snuck off somewhere for a nap.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
Wait, before you go, you do know how to pickpocket, right?
I'll manage. Leave it to me.
Farewell, good sir. What are you... I must be mad.
The author of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Crazel's document.
Oh, my soul. I've been muted all this time. My bad, my bad. Well, I'll be back. Oh, okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I was muted while I was doing all that thievery and stuff. I forgot to unmute, but it's okay. I was mostly quiet because I was mostly stressing out. Because that was fun. I'm not gonna lie. We got some good stuff there. Good levels through. So let's finish up the side quest and then we can go to the wedding. But first let's see what perks we got. Okay, so in strength, let's see what we can get that's gonna help. For every 5 levels of strength you gain. Ooh, that's good. You stay in fully charged state for 7 okay. I like it. This one's brilliant. Why, what happened now? Oh. Stealth and Thievery's got some stuff. Nice guys, here we go. Quick edge, you can be stealthy when picking locks or pickpocketing you from a distance. No one will notice anything. Someone is not successful. Oh yeah, true. Was that true? Someone's unsuccessful in their search for you. This quick edge, brilliant. Thievery. This one on each other. First, oh, I got everything now. The person you robbing may not see you, so you can reach even. Okay, that's one I like. Okay. I like that one. Oh, that's really good. I'm getting somewhere. That's really, really, really good. Okay, guys, let's go to Miller. Where's Miller, guys?
Praise God.
No,
You
no, no,
silly
no.
doggy.
Yeah, silly doggy, but where's Miller? Hi, Auntie. Where's your husband? He's normally at the back. Oh, yeah, he is.
God bless you, sir.
I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
Judging by the contents, it seems like you're dabbling in alchemy here at the mill.
That's not a bad guess. But don't forget about astrology, theurgy, transmutation, and a smidgen of demonology. Although that's something anyone with a grain of sense should avoid. Now show it to me, so I can find... Good. Good. This will come in handy.
Oh, yes. Now that would
Yes,
be
of
awesome.
course.
What now?
That
That would be
much?
awesome. I'll keep fast traveling the whole
Need
time.
more. A lot more.
Did you hear me? What now?
Good.
Sorry, I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I need to get to that wedding in Semi.
Don't worry. Your path is leading that way.
Are you yanking my pizzle?
Not at all. I'll get you to the wedding as sure as the heavens are above me. The fire of the Creator is within me. But you'll have to wait a while. Besides, things are about to get really interesting. Step by step, we're moving closer to the great revelation.
Enough. I'm sick of listening to your cryptic blabbering. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all. You guessed it. It's nothing less than high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy, I mean real alchemy. Not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll learn something useful.
I suppose. You are my apprentice, after all. You deserve to know what all of this is leading to. Now, pay close attention. I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices and theurgy, bring him to life.
Okay.
A golem, you say? Isn't that a kind of pie? What are you going to do with a living pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue endowed with massive strength. Can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one out of flour. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit.
Masa what?
A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine.
Damn.
You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik, but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
My word. That sounds incredible.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient and help me, you'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God
that's exactly what he said. Exactly what I heard too.
Dead back to life. I've no doubt that if our great holy Mother Church had been around at the time, they'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees, and all the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you say, made of flour? For the good of mankind?
Exactly!
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain useful skills from me. But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say, theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now? I completely forgot.
Yo.
Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Crazel is a pinch purse. I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work, there's plenty.
What? 45 gross for that?
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
What the?
This has something to do with the alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
And what needs salting here in the mill? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar Crazel wedding gift for a young Semming?
Nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem. Thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
So you're serious about this golem?
Certainly.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big...
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit.
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around...
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
All right, then. I just hope you know where to look. That you can point... And also that you'll get me into that wedding as a reward.
Yes, Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for Niter.
So this Bonnie is some kind of witch who's in on this.
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from common salt. The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your horses. You want me to taste that nasty stuff?
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. You don't want that.
Damn.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. You'll find her in the lair. That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only my best people can get in.
How can I get to...
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik. On the other hand, Zinnik might be holding his tongue for a while, after his...
Bonnie spends time with Zinnik. She may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian, she avoids alcohol like the plague. Right along.
So the lair.
Nice, nice, nice.
You seem like a reasonable...
Where are you going?
Well, I reckon you know. If you share them with me...
I'm glad you know what you're getting. Are you interested in the theory of what...
That's a bit too far. Well, I'll be happy.
All right. Throw in a few...
I reckon you...
That's a true... You need to master... Let's get to work.
Nice.
I'd like to learn...
Well, all right. Or a few grow...
For instance...
I see. Let's get to work.
I'd like to learn...
Well, all right. Or a few grow...
You talk about...
We've been through... Let's start. Let's get to work.
Come on. Come on. Really now. Oh. Oh. That'll work.
Greetings.
Oh, my soul. Oh, I just helped him up. That sucks. I wanna rob my money back.
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
Trying to rob you, scoundrel.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greeting. You silly doggy.
Where is he now? Where the hell did he go? Oh, yeah.
God bless.
Oh, there it is.
God bless.
Good day to you.
What? What do you think you're doing? Come on, then. Let's sort this. Careful.
I think my money might be in his chest. Now that I got his keys. Oh. Yes, I got his keys. There it is. I'll take that. I'll take this, take this. Okay. Okay, so I can sell his books. Where's it now? Ooh. Oh, did I see that? Ah!
Jesus Christ be praised.
Good to see you, friend.
Still need some stuff on me.
Looking for some. God bless. What?
Where is he now? Oh.
God bless.
Oh, you were up here? Oh, don't tell me you're gonna go stand there again. Oh, yeah, there you go. Good, good. Get out of here. Okay, that gave us a bit of XP for some stuff. There we go. Beaveroo. Perfect. Alright, Buddha. Have a good night. Thank you. I'll keep Beavery. Yeah. What the hell? What the
What
hell
was
was
that
that?
noise?
But
Woodcutters?
anyways, have a good night, Buddha. I'll see you tomorrow. One in the forest, the same. Okay.
Oh, you pooch.
Good afternoon.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Bonnie.
meet you.
It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
Mm,
The Wolf of Skalitz.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I've got something here.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
Of course.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
And what do you think of it?
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like, but I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's salt...
No. I have plenty of time.
You know what? When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the Millers finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog. What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
He belonged to this girl I knew, Teresa. She saved my life in my hometown, Skalitz, when I went to bury my parents.
Well, that's what I call an interesting past. I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating, just slept all the time. And then, well, what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also...
Well, blacksmith it is.
No. Pa was a blacksmith. I inherited something from him, I hope.
Oh, really? Would you teach me how to make, maybe, barrel hoops?
Those are pretty hard. Wouldn't you rather start with, maybe nails?
Sure. I'm pretty quick to learn and patient. When Crazel starts spouting off his alchemy theories, What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
He seems awfully mystical. He has lots of experience, like as if he's lived for hundreds of years.
It's his beard that does that. Don't let it fool you. Thanks for talking to me. It really is good to have some... But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know. Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Crazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
6 times? Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Crazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
Certainly. You take a damp wall, like in a sty, you let the water evaporate from it, and you get this salty bloom.
That's right. But like I told you, all the sty walls in the region are scraped clean and we can't wait. Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a
Crazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a a saltpeter mine.
You mean a knacker?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the gravedigger.
Well, I haven't met him yet. Where can I find him?
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun. And pretty useful. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something, if you want.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of...
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the Wolf of Scarlets.
I heard you could...
Sure. What are you interested
Jeez. Right, let's do something quickly.
See you soon, my friend.
There we go. Perfect.
I'd like to learn...
What are you...
I know what...
All right.
I'd like to learn...
What are you...
Being quick...
Great.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested...
I hear you're go...
All right. Take care then, and have a pleasant evening. You rude little beast.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Get out!
Hey. That's rude.
Aye, that's right. Just go away.
Are you 5 years old? Stop that!
There we go. Good Bonnie. You stay there. I follow her so I can get my money back. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Nice, you gotta follow. How boring.
You silly doggy.
That mutt the Slottigo greengrocer has. My word. What a beauty.
Beauty? Don't know about that.
I'd go back for him in a heartbeat.
I wouldn't go back there.
Okay, that's done. Really.
What are you staring at? Fuck off before I flat. You swine! You won't get away with that, bastard! Oh. Fuck! Another one!
That's what you get. What the hell? Ooh, oh, Henry needs to sleep and eat. Oh, no, no, no. Here we go. He does. So let's continue.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
I don't believe I've been to this house before. Good day, good day. Oh, Matt, leave him, leave him. Go to the graveyard. Human. Grave digger.
Greetings, my friend.
You must be the local gravedigger, right? I'm Henry.
Ignatius, master of the sod. Looking for a final resting place?
Nah, none of that. I have a Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Yeah, something like that. At night, you hear the cries of tormented souls and catch the whiff of salt.
Well, that I can't help you with.
Ah, not to worry. It's actually just a hole with some rotting carcasses in it. These white crystals form in it, And that's exactly what we're after.
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. I'm going to go there anyway.
Really?
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. You'll help me with something first. I have some collections from some Stratego farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use a helping hand. At least one day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave digging business?
Why not? You look like a strong fella. You'll be a good helper.
I have a better idea. You tell me where I can find that pit.
I won't say no to that.
Um, just giving this a spoon.
Oh, aye, fresh meat. What a... Now, listen closely. That pit of yours lies at the end of a long journey that we'll take together on my wagon.
So you got meat out of me for enough?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Samina are interested in it, I'm not just going to hand it to you on a plate. But thanks for the meat, and don't worry about a thing. Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Of course. I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honor I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honor if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boy Snorter, nice and early?
Let's get this over with then.
Didn't you understand me? We ain't going nowhere now. Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna call it here. Thank you for coming in today.